Grade 2, how's it going? This is Mr. Amin Ahmed, math teacher, and today we have to solve a revision sheet for Unit 2. Okay, first question is, which shows 800s? 800s. Okay, how can we know the answers? Listen to the first one. 800 tens is 800 is the same with 800 tens. Okay, if you need to write this word, you have to write 800 and ask how many zeros in tens. 1 0, good, because tens is 1 and 0. So to answer this, you have to write 800s and the zeros, put the zeros in 10. So it's gonna be 8,000. Is this 800s? No, so we can't choose it. Letter C, 8 tens. Let's solve it. We have to write 8. How many zeros in tens? Just 1 0, right? So we have to put 1 0. So the answer is 80. Is it 800s? No, so we can't choose it. 81s. Okay, write 80. And how many zeros in 1? No zeros in 1. So the answer is 80. Is this 80? Of course not. So we can't choose it. And choose number D. Letter D is 800s. Write 8. How many zeros in hundreds? Is 2 zeros. So 800. So you have to choose letter D. Okay, let's practice more. Question number 2. Okay. 2. Write the number in standard form. 237. 237. Okay guys, listen to me carefully. How can we write anything like that? Firstly, 200. So you have to put in hundreds places 2. Okay, 30. So it's 3 in tens place. After that, 7 is 7. So to be more easy, you have to say what? This kind of questions. Let's practice as H and T and O. H, T, O. H here is the hundreds place, T is the tens place, and O is the ones place. Here he say 200, so in hundreds place in H we have to put 2. 30. 30 means 3 tenths, right? So in tens place we have to put 3. And 7, so in ones place we have to put 7. So if you have a number without T or teen, that mean is the ones place. Okay, let's practice more this one. 813. HTO. He said 800, right? So in 100 place we have to put 8. 13. How can we write 13? 13, that's mean 1 and 3. So this is 813. Okay, let's practice more. 106. Okay, put HTO. It's 100, right? 100. So you have to put 1 here. And 6. And I told you if you have a number without a T or teen, that mean it's in ones. So 6 in ones here, because it's not 60 and it's not 16, so it's in ones. So what should we put here in tens place? We haven't something, so you have to put 0. So 106 you have to write like 106. Another question. Which number do the paste and blocks show? Okay, so easy. You have to know this kind of cube is ones, this long stick is tens, and this block is 100. So how many ones you have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 ones. How many tens we have? It's 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 tens. How many hundreds we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 500. So the final answer is 539. Okay, match the number to its standard form. To be more easy, let's say HTO to be more easy. HTO. Okay, here is 6 in tens place, so please put 6 here in the tens place. 1 in 1, 1 in ones place, so you have to put it here. 2 in hundreds place, so you have to put it here. So it's 261, so you have to go here. Okay, another one, HTO. 100, so in hundreds place we have to put 1. 6 ones, so in ones place you have to put 6. 2 tens, so in tens place you have to put 2. How can we read it? 126. Last one, of course it's gonna be 612, but let's practice it. HTO. 1 in tens place, so in tens place you have to put 1. 2 in ones place, so in ones place you have to put 2. And 600, so you have to put 6 here. So the answer is 612. Okay, decompose in 2 different ways. Okay, how can we decompose any number? And the decomposing here means the same of expanded form, but we have in decomposing more than way to solve it. How? How can we expand it? Expanded form. Put every number alone, right? So 500, you have to write 500. 30, so you have to write 30. 6, so you have to write 6. How can we put it in another form? You have a lot of ways. What is the best way ever? You have to put here is 500 and 36. Okay, so 536. What is the left here? You have to put 0. Can it be true? What else? You can say that 500 take from this 36, for example, 10. So take 10 from 36. What is the left? 26, right? So it's gonna be 26. You have a lot of ways to solve it. Okay, which shows 418 in expanded form. What does it mean, expanded form? Put every number around. How can you read it? 400, so you must put 400. And 1/10, so 10 and 8. Which one is here? 410 and 8 is the first one, because here it's just 1. 481 of course not. 800 of course not. Here expanded form, and we need to collect them. Okay, so easy. Write HTO. Who's in hundreds place? 600. So in hundreds place you have to put just 6. Who's in tens place? It's 50. So in tens place you have to put 5. And who's in ones place is just 4. So the answer is 654. HTO. Hundreds is 500. 40, so 4 in tens. Just 6 in ones place. 546. 465. So here in 465. Yes, good. Which one is more? Compare between two pairs. Okay. You have here 396 and here 401. In your opinion, which one is more? 396 or 401? Let's check. What's the first number we have in hundreds places? 300. What is the number we have in 4? In hundreds places 400, so 4 is more than 3, right? Okay, which sign you have to put it here? Okay, let's consider this sign is alligator. How can we do it? The alligator is so hungry now. He need to eat the biggest number, right? So he must open his mouth to the biggest number. Okay, so this alligator will eat 401 because 401 is bigger. So you must put it in, open the mouth of the alligator to the bigger number. Okay, 219 or 319, which one is bigger? Of course it's 319, man. So gonna be like that. 180 and 108, which one is bigger? Let's check it. What the first number you have here is 100. What the first number here is 100. The same. Does that mean they are equal? Of course not. Let's check the second number. Here you have 8 in 10th place, but here you have 0 in 10th place. Which one is bigger, 8 or 0? Of course 8. So the alligator must open his mouth to 180. Okay, 771, 717, which one is bigger? So what is the number in hundreds places? 7, and here is 7 too. So they are equal. But let's check the 10th place. The 10th place here is 7, and the 10th place here is 1. So 7 is more than 1, so that means 771 is more than 717. Okay, which show 10 groups of 10? Guys, 10 groups of 10, of course it's 100. If you have 10 objects and each object has 10 another objects here, so 10 group of 10 equals 100. So guys, 10 groups of 10 is 100. Keep it well, because it's a 10 tenses, right? Okay, write 10, and how many zeros in tens? It's a 0, so 100. So how can we represent 100 here? Because he asked us to choose all the correct answers. That means you have to choose more than one. Of course 100 is true, and this block equal 100 too, so you have to choose A and B. Here's tens. Let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Is this 10 group of 10? No, it's 9 groups of 10, so we can't choose it. Let's count here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yes, it's 10 groups of 10, and 10 groups of 10 equals what? Equals 100. You have to keep it well. Julian does 10 sets of 10 setups. How many setups does Julian do in all? Okay, 10 set of 10, that means 10 groups of 10. So how many setups do we have? It's 100 setups, which show 627. Okay, let's check the first one. We need 6 blocks of 100, so let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Here is 700. Is this 700? No, it's a 600, so it's wrong. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Is 600? Yes, so 600 is true now. What about tens? We have 2 tens, 1 and 2. Do you have 2 tens? Yes, true, so it's true. But we have 7 ones. Is this 7? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yes, it's 7, so this is 627. How can you show 764 in a different ways? Write the missing number. So important question. You have 764. Okay, He asked you if you have 700, so he take this 700, and 0 tens he take from this 60. How many ones left? Okay, he takes this 7 and he takes 0 from 6, so what is the number left? The 4 and 6 he takes from the 60, so equals 6, so the answer is 64. Is it hard? Let's check more. He asked us, you have 764. Okay, he say we have 700, so you have to write 700 here. 3 tens, write 3 tens here. So how many ones? Okay, let's consider it's minus. Okay, how many ones? We haven't something here, so 4 minus 0 or nothing, okay, equals 4. 6 minus 3 equals 3, and 7 minus 7, nothing, so the answer is 34. Is it easy now? A little bit. So let's practice more. He told us we have 764, and he said that we have 700 and 5 tenths. So what is the left? 4 ones. 4 minus nothing is 4. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 7. So the answer is 14. Last one. 700, 6 tenths and nothing 4 ones. 4 minus nothing is 4. 6 minus 4 0. 7 minus 7 0. So the answer is 4. Listen it again if it's hard. Which numbers are less than the number in the box? Choose all the correct. If he told us choose all the correct answers, that means you have to choose more than one. Okay, in the box we have 497, right? First one is 476. Is this less than 497? Let's check. That means this is the biggest number. We need a number less than it. 4 and 4. 7 and 9. Yes, 7 is less than 9, so we can choose letter A. Okay, what about letter B? 4 and 4. 9 and 9. 8 and 7. Which one is more? This one is more. So we can't choose it. Why? Because we need a number less than. That means we need a number small, not big. What about here? 4 is 4. 9, 9, 7, 7. They are equal. So we can't choose it because he told us just to choose the number less than the number in the box. Last one, 4 and 4, 9 and 9, 7 and 0. So which one is more? Of course this one is more, so we need to choose it. Why? Because 490 less than 497. How can you determine which of the two 3-digit numbers is greater than the other? Explain. Okay, this question for writing, you have to explain it. Okay, so easy. If you have two numbers, how can you know which one is greater than? From the place values. From the place values for these numbers. Clara uses paste and blocks to make a number. She uses 4 hundredths, 8 ones, and 2 tenths. Is the number Clara makes greater than, less than, or equal to 436? Okay, let's do it. HTO 4 hundredths, 8 in ones, 2 tenths, 428. So if this number is greater than, less than, or equal to 436, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3 is more, so this number is less than to 436, because this number is less than this number, so you have to choose less than. Okay, that's enough for today. Hopefully that helps and give you what you were looking for. Thank you for watching. See you later.